So I wanted to respond to the street harassment debacle. I'm pretty sure I stirred up some stuff, and along with other people, and I've had some strangers come at me all weird because Facebook is that public now. Um, but I did have some gentlemen ask me some really beautiful questions, and I say they're beautiful because they were sincere, earnest questions, because and I think they're valid in this discussion. On one of my posts, a friend of mine here in Brooklyn said, "Nothing's okay. No high, no nothing. Everything on the street. Let's leave women alone. Period." And I haven't responded yet to that because I don't know that I particularly agree with her. I get a lot of attention on the street, and I can share with you reasons why it bothers me. Um, about 2.5, 3 years ago, I was significantly larger than I am now. And most of my attention that I got on the street came from like crackheads and like hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that was the appreciator of my beauty at the time, and it was threatening always, and it was scary, and it was frustrating, and I didn't like it. Then I started to make a lot of physical changes, and my confidence went up, and I'm dressing to kill, whatever, hitting the streets, doing it. And I would notice that I was getting attention and highs and hellos from guys that, you know, had you said more than hi, we might be going out later. Um, and I liked the attention. So I want to address that. I needed that attention at the time. It helped me boost my confidence more to the person that I am now. So I'm not so quick to make decisions for other women who may also have been in that space that enjoy getting a little bit of attention and compliments on the street. And one of my Facebook friends, Treasure, brought that up too. Like, she doesn't see anything wrong with it. And while it may be frustrating me right now, I can't tell men to frankly do or not do something, because I'm influencing men to make decisions toward all women that all women don't necessarily agree with. So I think this topic is deeper and needs to be stretched more. So now I'm at a space where, like the woman in that video, for whatever reason, I'm thinner, I'm skin's clearer, I'm more confident, I'm a little bit older, I dress better, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting a lot of attention. And at some point, it's not, it doesn't feel good anymore all the time. It's too much. I don't know. It's just, I walk out of my house and sometimes I just want to be left alone, and everybody wants to say hi. Hey, how you doing? And I'm a very friendly person. If I make eye contact with a person, I always speak to them, because I think it's rude to make eye contact with a person and not acknowledge their existence. Just from a human to a human standpoint, if I make eye contact with you, you are a person, you exist, you're in my eye line, I'm going to at least nod my head up or down depending on who you are. I might say hi, whatever. If someone speaks to me in a non-threatening manner, I'm going to speak back, regardless of how it feels. Even if I'm annoyed, even if I'm frustrated, even if I just did it 100 times, because that individual person is not, they're not they're not harming me. Now, what I don't like is when I'm approaching a man and I see him start in my legs, work his way up to my face, and then go, hello. Okay, see, fuck you. You really no. Like I don't like that, because you just sized me up like a piece of meat and then you spoke to me. And whatever. You know what I mean? I don't like that. What the problem is that I find that for a lot of men, the world is their oyster and playground. Women are in abundance in the world, especially here in New York City. And because it's a pedestrian city, you see everything. You see all the beautiful women on the trains. I get on a train and it's 10, 20 other beautiful, amazingly attractive women on the train. There's some attractive men on the train. There's, whatever. It is what it is. That's the city. And it it makes the interaction not very special when I can see, you know, blocks ahead of me, and I'm watching men halfway up the block talk to every woman that passes by them. That's frustrating. Now when I pass by you, you're going to talk to me too. And sometimes I just cross the street. Sometimes it's droves of men hanging out on the sidewalk and I don't even want to walk through them. So I'll just reroute my whole direction because it feels gross knowing that you're gonna walk through a cesspool of dudes that are gonna ogle you as if that's what you're there for. And I can't really describe psychologically how that is just not, it's not a thing that we want to live with every day anymore, which is why this needs to be a conversation, because there has to be, I don't really know how to tell you to approach women. That's the unfortunate part. So I'm not going to be so quick to tell you what not to do other than don't harass me, meaning do whatever you want to do, speak whatever you want to do, because on the street you might see a woman that you think for whatever reason, chemically you smell her, you see her, and that is a woman that you want to be near and get to know. And I would hate to stop genuine interactions from happening because we're like, fuck it, just don't talk to us anymore. But you have to use discretion. Like, look at her, smile at her. If she smiles back, all right, great, say hello. She says hello back. She's kind of lingering. Is she there? If you're more in tune with the woman you're looking at, you will know whether or not she wants to be bothered with you. If you're really paying attention to her, I think a lot of what's happening is just we aren't really in tune with each other. We're just kind of out there getting our quick fixes on a day-to-day basis all the time. And a lot of ways, that's how people have approached dating. That's how people have approached attraction in general. Just like, I'm blanketly attracted to you, just like I'm blanketly attracted to this person on a magazine or TV or whatever, or Instagram. And we are approaching each other on the street like we're pushing the like button. And it's frustrating. And I also realized, though, that in non-pedestrian cities, this is not an issue. So we're getting into this conversation all over the world, and it's just different for many people. So I guess I'm making this video just to say, let's kind of calm down for a minute. Men, all I can really ask is that you listen to us and use your platform don't embarrass us and make us feel like our thoughts aren't warranted. Like, if you love us, if we're your sisters, if we're your, mothers, daughters, sisters, cousins, whatever, girlfriends, and you know that you're not the person that we're complaining about, instead of using your platform to embarrass us and make us feel like we're just complaining, use your platform to get at those dudes that are giving everybody the bad name. Like, support us the way we do. Every time some bullshit happens to you, we gotta stand up and put your burdens on our fucking back too. And that's what starts to piss me off, is that when it comes to women and it comes to our our things, even if we blow up and it seems a little like just over the top. Okay, we can address that, but why don't you first address the fact that something's wrong and we don't feel good about it and it needs to be addressed? Why don't we address that first? Why don't you say, I love these women. These women always have our back. These women are always on the front lines for us. Why don't we do the same thing for them? So, yes. I didn't want to make a 10-minute video because nobody fucking watches 10-minute videos. But I didn't feel like writing a status about it. So, hopefully this gets the conversation started and we can go from there. Bye.